Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 366. It's been 2 consecutive podcasts?
Next one's the big one.
Heike shouldn't have been playing Resi.
Yeah, I was playing it before, I'll play it after, it's fine. I am in Raccoon City now. I am there. There's
You're further than me.
Okay, then I won't say anything. Never mind.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm taking it nice and slow. What was the last thing I did? I had just gotten past the butcher and putting the ruby stone in that door.
Okay.
To where it opens up to the casino.
That's a good
or whatever.
Part. Strong.
I technically did, like, at 2. I technically announced the podcast. But, so yeah, that's basically been a good chunk of the past couple days, obviously playing Resident Evil and what have you. Reviews, obviously, all very good. Just playing the game, it is very good.
It is a very good game.
BG kind of put it very succinctly. I think it was in our group chat with Kelly. This is what they wanted RE6 to be.
Yes, 100%. They wanted the survival horror, they wanted the action, whatever other little pieces they were going to put into it, they wanted those 2 things, and it did not mesh well, and this meshes very well.
But yeah, either tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably wrap it, just because I need to see how it ends. And honestly, just even before this game came out, I was going through a lot of the remake games, and for 2, I completely 100%ed it, did all the challenges. I was starting to do that in 4. 3 remake, at some point I will be going back to, because did you see the restoration mod?
Oh yeah, I thought it was still in development though.
It is, but they released a bunch of different things of Jill walking through a bunch of the environments that were not in the actual remake game. She can walk through RPD now. She can go through a bunch of different areas inside of Raccoon City and what have you. They're planning to re-add the clock tower. All these things I know now because I've played the original.
Yeah. Hey, you recognize how many things were taken out?
Yes. But yeah, at some point I'll probably be going back to play that mod, just because that if they can restore everything, because the gameplay of RE3 remake was fine. It just cut out a bunch of stuff, and a few things were more scripted than people remember or they wanted it to be. Well, yeah, RE9, good game basically so far.
Yep.
From everything that I've seen, it is top to bottom good. I have not seen anything in terms of a Mass Effect 3 happening. So
I don't think we'll ever get a Mass Effect 3 again.
What has come close?
Nothing.
Only thing I can think of, and it's not a game, is Game of Thrones.
Dropping the ball at the 0 hour.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Last of Us 2 came broken.
Lots of
I don't think so.
Lots of conveniences? Oh, is that just what people are complaining about Grace or something, where she's surviving due to conveniences of stuff?
I mean, games, the stories are in and of themselves convenient. I don't really care about that.
Yeah. Yes, no, I am... What?
What's going on with you?
Well, we'll wait while you type out what you mean. Your weekly reminder that Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, get your vaccines and boosters, wear masks and crowded indoor places, if you are sick, support Ukraine, support LGBTQ rights, support body autonomy, supports body autonomy, pay employees what they are worth, fuck generative AI, fuck bullies, fuck genocide, fuck war,
War, it needs to be added.
and be good to one another. Just because, can we stop?
No,
Please.
no. We're being rotted from the inside out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just like, we have literally all of our like conscious lives for the most part been in perpetual wars, mini wars.
Perpetual wars and perpetual economic collapses.
Yeah. Like, man, 60s economy, I'll be specific, 60s economy seemed really cool. There's some other stuff there that, like, wasn't quite out to stuff yet.
Yeah, we're getting all of those 60s things without their economy.
Yeah. But, yeah, just obviously all the stuff that's happening in Iran right now. No one really wants this. The guy who was running on no wars and established the Board of Peace said, fuck peace, I'm making war.
I mean, he changed the Department of Justice or Department
Defense.
of Peace to Department of Defense to the Department of War. We knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. This is part of my issue. I am too
Woke.
absolutely that.
Yeah.
But I am too, I don't know, charitable to the intelligence of the average person. I did not think people could be this dumb. And every day I just see, I'm waking up to new, I can't believe people are this dumb.
I mean, MTG put out a post either yesterday or today where it's just like, I didn't vote for this. It's like, yeah, you did.
Like, single issue voters, for some reason, feel like their single issues are the only things they're voting for. But it's everything that comes with the person you're voting in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they say 3 of the things you like, just note they have 15 things on the docket.
Mm-hmm.
Are those other 12 things the things you want?
So yeah, I don't want to like harp on this too much, just because it's like,
Yeah, there's nothing to say.
The world is depressing right now, so let's do as we do and distract ourselves with video games and stupid stuff and bets. DA. So
Next topic.
So let's only depress one of us instead of all of us.
Yeah, let's bring everybody else up.
So a couple weeks ago, we were like, a new trailer for One Piece had come out, live action, which is in a like week or two. I think it's actually
March 10th, so
that's like 2 weeks.
Next Tuesday, I think it is.
And obviously we have the bet, which is about whether the Straw Hats would go to Logtown or not. DA,
We've got the clarification of what that means.
For all future bets, add the date. For God's sake.
Yeah.
It took me forever
date
to
and
scroll
episode
that.
number. Date and episode number.
Beautiful. Please do.
Because that took me forever.
Just to get cooked.
I should have deleted the episode. Like, well, there's just no proof.
So DA did go back and find the episode, and it's basically as stated for the most part from what I typed, which was where to go. DA bets BG $50 that season 2 will not feature Logtown, Luffy standing in front of the platform, Smoker, Dragon, etc. The clip is basically that, and then go ahead.
I don't know what I was thinking. Not only letting BG set the terms, but also not doing my major argument that I said in the episode with the GARP thing and
They basically done it.
I don't know why I just went, ain't happening, write it down and move what
Because
was I thinking?
even in the episode, you noted what you were thinking. You were thinking that even if they go to Logtown, it would be like a 5 to 10 minute excursion. It would not be Logtown proper. And my whole thing was they built the sets and everything. We're going to get the spirit of Logtown in Logtown, which were a few specific story beats.
Unbelievable.
And we're getting the spirit of Logtown.
Unbelievable.
And as if to add insult to injury, One Piece put out a little clip of them deciding to go to Logtown, and it just ends with Nami looking at Usopp going, "And you didn't think we were going to Logtown," which is like the first cosplay I ever saw you do was Soge King. So it's just like there's so many layers.
Sir, your memory is faulty because it was Riddler.
No, you did Soge King before that.
No, Soge King was after.
Was it after?
Ghetto Pimp Riddler was the first.
Okay. I could have sworn it was.
Hate to rain on your parade, you piece of shit.
But
one of the first being, it's still.
Yeah. But suffice to say, just it's like 99.9%. BG is going.
It's looking real cooked.
BG's about to get his $50 back from that original bet way long ago.
And what's funny is we were doing I re-listened to the once I lost the bet on the One Piece one, and you could feel DA gearing up for his argument of they look pretty good, and I'm just like, nope, they look pretty good. I'm out. You got it. I am very interested to see how this turns out because it's looking a real like you got it.
So now
you don't know me. I'm going down swinging.
so like my question is we've already seen the trailer platform crossed off. We saw that in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And that
we know Smoker's gonna be there. Cooked.
We know Smoker. We know Smoker's in the show at a minimum, but for whatever reason, they could not have him at Logtown, and for whatever reason, Dragon might not be in Logtown. How strict we go in here?
We will talk things out simply.
Okay.
We are both fair people, and we understand the terms of the agreement.
Okay.
And we will come to a consensus.
Okay.
Yeah. In which
one that is favorable for both parties, and everybody walks away with what they came in with, essentially.
All right.
That would mean I get my $50 back.
I know.
Okay, let's see what other live actiony type stuff we got. I'm gonna say air quotes. First look at the live action God of War. Now I'm gonna put the picture up here.
It's not a good picture.
It's not a good picture.
And when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is probably like generative AI or something. Someone's just like kind of guesstimating what they're gonna look like. And then I saw the Twitter account. I'm like, oh no, this is Prime. This is Prime's actual Twitter account. It still could be AI. And I think it probably is. Yeah. And it just doesn't look great.
The dude, he doesn't have a big enough head.
You know what? That's fair. His beard looks very large on his head and it's throwing things off.
He a thick boy, but he got a low head, so it's throwing off the proportions.
The thing that I also want to bring up is the actor, I'm forgetting his name, who's playing Kratos. He put out a tweet of, don't believe everything you see online. So even he is basically hinting at, it's like, this is an AI mock-up of what we're probably going to look like.
Yeah, because the wrist wraps don't look like they're
They're mid elbow. They're in his elbow.
It looks like they're wrapped around a gauntlet or something, but it doesn't look like they're fabric, or it looks like they're just kind of painted on. Yeah, I don't think this is real. That back tree looked kind of funky.
But
I'll say these things right here look real weird on top of his hands.
Oh, the belt straps.
But yeah, I'm gonna say people are like, "Oh, Atreus looks like he's 8." Atreus is very young.
Yeah.
In the first game.
Yeah.
Like, I need y'all to understand.
Yes, he is very young. Maybe because that's the thing too. It's just like they're gonna be starting filming this. The kid is gonna age up too a little bit before they like really get into the meat and bones. But yeah, it's one of those things too where it's just like until I actually see what they make, I'm not believing anything. I always go back to it, but those are first screen costume like things of Henry Cavill as Geralt for The Witcher did not look great. The show, to start, it got bad, but to start was really good, and it looked really good, and Henry looked really good as Geralt in the show, so that I'm just gonna wait on.
It's just those things you gotta do.
Mm-hmm,
you just gotta wait sometime. But I will say, fans, complain now if you don't think this looks good, because Sonic got changed, and once it's out, it's out.
Mm-hmm.
And this could just be a thing where they're banking on the look. It's like a 5, but the acting is gonna propel it. Like Usopp, he's just kind of a black guy in the live action One Piece, but he acts so well that it's just like, okay, that is Usopp. So maybe they're banking on that.
That just reminded me. I saw of just a funny little mock-up image where they had the live action thing of I'm forgetting her name, but his friend on the island that he lives on,
Kaya,
where she gives him a little smooch in the live action. They showed like a anime mock-up where Usopp's nose is like,
oh yeah, I saw that.
Good little picture. Other live action thingies. We got a new trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, live action Mortal Kombat movie. Still looking pretty good.
It's looking good.
Cole Young or whatever the piss,
it was
blood is dying in the first 26 seconds.
Johnny Cage annihilation in that man.
It is. Yeah. They are. It is gonna curtain up on his dead body. He's like, what a tragedy. Moving on.
And it's just probably gonna be because isn't he like a descendant of Scorpion or something? I forget from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just probably just literally going to be motivation for Scorpion to do whatever he's gonna do in this movie.
You look at the poster. He's way to the bottom right.
Yeah,
he's just tiny. I'm like, oh, dude. He was probably so giddy that he's in the Mortal Kombat as an original.
No, he loves him. He loves it.
And it's just like, all right, this is 2-3 movies I'm gonna be in. And then you are getting decapitated.
I mean, if you want to keep the actor, there are ways to do it. You could take his eyes and make him Kenshi. He's already a descendant of Scorpion. You could make him Takeda.
But then people are just gonna be like, well, I don't want this. I want
my best thing would be to make him Ermac, to make Cole Young's soul the dominant soul of Ermac. Because Ermac isn't really a guy anyway. So that would be my best. This is what you need to do with this guy.
We're trying, man. We're
trying.
Just smoke coming off of the pen as they're feverishly writing.
But when does it come out? It's this year.
May.
May?
I think May 8th.
Looks fine.
It looks a lot more fun and closer to what you would assume a Mortal Kombat movie would be
beginning
than the first one.
First couple frames, dumb in washed up Johnny in front of all of his memorabilia at a con. Nobody's there. I'm just like, all right, established. Perfect.
He's still so old.
He's
He's just too old for Johnny for me. And I was talking to somebody, they were like, well, Johnny was old in the game. I'm like, yeah, but Sonya was old too. That's my biggest issue is young Sonya, old Johnny Cage. Make them both old, make them both young.
If Cassie's showing up, she's got to come from somewhere.
She's getting adopted. She's not. We're not doing some May summer romance or whatever it's called.
Or it could just be an illegitimate kid that he has, and he's just like, that ain't Sonya's mama. Mama ain't what you know.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm over. I'm out $50.
Potentially out $50.
Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Sony has seemingly officially announced that the spin-off Spider-Verse is done. Shocking, I know. Shocking. Venom did so well. But I guess let's see. Conversation
because it's them going, yeah, we can have Kraven without Spider-Man. Or maybe do something with them later. Who knows? But it's like, well, you should know if you're going, let's just do a Kraven and I'm a lion man. I've got the blood of an eagle or whatever to happen in that
Part
movie.
of the issue is all these villains, they have to be the heroes of the story if Spidey's not there. So you're turning all these villains into like anti-heroes.
At best.
As opposed to just straight up villains. And then you see these characters and you're like, you would hope one day Kraven hunts Spider-Man. You would hope one day that Morbius would go after Spider-Man in a fit of rage or something. But you're never going to see that because you can't get from point A to point B.
How do we get here where he's acting like this?
Yes.
Unless you just do 5 consecutive movies where Morbius, Kraven, and all them other mubs are just like mistaken identity. We were lied to, and that happens over and over and over again. And then they team up against the person that lied to them, and then like, you're all right, Spider. You're all right, Morb. And then he morbs away.
I've been using. There's been like stuff in the new Resident Evil game. I've been using the term "they're morbing out" a couple of times.
That's fair. No, Blade versus Morbius could have absolutely worked.
Yes,
but again,
that would have been great.
We are the Blade thing ain't happening. So what are you talking about with Muff? That's not happening. The Morbius thing double's not happening.
So in terms of where the official announcement came from, this comes from a conversation with Matt Belloni on The Town, in which Rothman answered a series of questions.
Don't do it, DA.
With fairly short yes or no responses. When
How
asked,
can you believe anything he said? Shut up.
I just say it. You said it.
Is the larger Spider-Verse dead? He said no. He then confirmed Sony would go back to those films at some point, and also affirmed it would be a fresh reboot with new people.
Bye.
And did not provide any further details. So
if they can't use Spider-Man himself, I would be totally fine with Doc Ock's superior Spider-Man run.
Venom: The Last Dance did well.
Yeah, no, all the Venom movies did well. They just weren't very good.
Kraven the Hunter did it not do well.
Of course not. It's Kraven the Hunter. How not well did it do?
120 million to 130 million budget, and it earned 62 million.
What did Madam Web do?
Really not good.
Because people tend to forget that Madam Web was part of that shit.
Yeah.
100 million budget, box office, 100.5 million.
How did it make more than Craven?
It still had the goodwill.
It still had the people attached to.
Morbius made 167, but that was also that was the meme.
They put that back in theaters.
That was the internet deeming you will succeed. Despite everything, you will succeed. This one.
And this is how you know execs are out of touch. They truly thought Mubs wanted to go see Morbius in theaters and put it back.
With the meme with the pineapple on the head, and the company comes up. It's just like, nah.
It is insane. But we got eventually.
I mean, good riddance to the Sonyverse. If they had maybe one half of a good movie, they took away Muff and Carnage's horrible Ronald McDonald wig, and they lost me forever.
I think that I did see something too where they're like trying to do more Venom stuff though. I thought I saw something real quick and Tom Hardy was like seemingly involved. I forget though. I'm
sure he would do it if he got to actually meet Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then the last thing in terms of anything movie yada related, Paramount, their hostile bid succeeded. Basically,
could not be worse.
Yeah, this is.
You don't like monopolies,
especially right-wing monopolies.
Yeah, this is like over the course of months, Netflix basically was seemingly confirmed to buy Warner. Paramount tried to do a hostile takeover bid. Seemed like they were still going to be moving forward with Netflix, and then a whole bunch of more stuff happened till last week, basically. Paramount gave a stupid, ridiculous offer, and Netflix is like, this is not
financially
attractive,
viable. Yeah, financially attractive.
No longer financially attractive. As I have they actually have a full Wikipedia page for this now of like the whole damn timeline. Go ahead.
The amount of debt they're taking on is inconceivable. They're going to be $111 billion in debt. The interest on the loans are going to be like $7 billion a year.
That's crazy.
Where are they going to get this?
An interesting thing too, I remember that came out of it, I was talking about it with someone at work, and apparently like most of like stock owners and shareholders at Netflix were not really happy about the deal. There was not a whole lot of like positive morale, I guess.
I wonder why.
I think it's just because usually when there's an acquisition, then you have to like fire staff, and that'll bring negative publicity and all this different stuff, and yada yada. And like the stock prices,
redundancies.
The stock prices were going down, and then the moment Netflix is like, we're out, whoop, stock prices shot up.
Yeah, because they also got a free $7 billion in a breakup fee.
Yeah,
from Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Who again also had to pay $7 billion to Netflix just to start this deal going through.
But yeah, the big
go ahead. Cali might sue to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to fast track this thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were holding up the Netflix, and then the second the Netflix dropped and it went to Paramount, they're like, yep, let's fast track it, let's get it done. One of the judges that were looking over it for an antitrust thing, they dropped the suit entirely once Paramount won the bid.
Mm-hmm.
It's so corrupt.
And just I know a big thing with it was like Trump and his administration was also like holding things up a little bit and just like saying that, adding a lot of negative publicity basically to the Netflix part of the merger. But now that Paramount has it, oh hey, right-wing owner, guy's a MAGA, which, you know,
one of Trump's bestest friends.
Yeah,
also owns TikTok, the American TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And big thing with that is one of the things that's under Paramount is CNN. So CNN might become a lot more right-leaning, and it's just basically a more than likely control over news dissemination and what news is shared and what have you, which is the big problem. So yeah, obviously there's still going to be some legal stuff that they have to go through, but it sucks. Back to depression.
Do we have any other depressions? Because I got a depression that we can do.
Oh boy. I guess I have a few more depressing things. We'll go to your depression, and then
goodness gracious,
one more.
What happened this week?
It's not nearly as bad as that. We have some stuff. This one's not so much depression, but it still might happen. Discord. So last week we should have had to have been having to share our faces or our IDs or what have you in order to verify our ages in Discord.
If we were suspected to be minors.
Yes. And obviously that's a lot of like private information you'd be giving to a company that you don't know what they're going to do with. They were promising, oh, these third-party vendors that we're using are completely trusted. Then like 3 of them got hacked. And all their private information out there. And so they, delayed it until the end, the second half of 2026 with the quote, "We're listening. We'll get this right."
How about no?
Yeah.
How about you don't do it? That sounds like the move. Don't do it.
And it's just like one of those things where they're trying
Don't worry, guys. We know you want this. We're going to make it happen.
As soon as possible.
We're working tirelessly to implement this system you've been begging for.
Was that you want microtransactions as well?
Ads that pop up as you're scrolling through your channels? Absolutely.
Hey, we're listening, including to your calls. We're listening to those too.
Training AI on it? I'm so happy you opted in.
Can you imagine us doing the middle of the podcast and it's just like the new Ford Escape coming to you? Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, guys, the war is please buy McDonald's.
What? It's literally smoke. Just in the middle of the podcast. Oh boy. But yeah, like I understand in terms of like the wanting to like try and protect children from seeing things and adding some features that people want in terms of like age gating NSFW threads and what have you.
Yep, and even the not letting non-minors message minors, that type of stuff.
I get the want. You gotta figure out a way to do it without getting that kind of information, which is hard.
Yeah,
extremely hard. But yeah, not sure how they're gonna go about that, but it's delayed until later part of this year.
Anytime I see Burnout footage, it makes me want to play Burnout right now.
Hey, I saw footage of NBA Street recently. Guess what I played last night? Guess what I played last night?
Classic.
Yeah,
like
no.
1? NBA Street 1?
2, Volume 2.
Okay.
I want a little bit of a story mode with it.
Okay. I don't remember if I played Volume 2. I remember that year there's like NBA Street and then whatever the NBA Live that came out that had a dunk contest that also had like ridiculous dunks.
Yeah,
middle school. Me and my buddy Tim would play that a whole bunch.
I miss arcade games. Like,
Yeah.
High
Blitz.
football
Budget.
game, Blitz.
NFL Blitz. After you tackle
Where
some
you
guy
could
goes,
just shoot up steroids.
oh, Blitz the League.
oh, okay, the more the new one. I was thinking like the actual arcade game where it's like after you tackle a guy, you can just be like, hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah, that was
fun.
SSX. Oh my god,
Those were good.
In terms of games that are not fun, just the memes say break their nuts and get an X-ray. Well, the developers of Highguard are continuously having their nuts broken, because due to basically everything that happened, they had to do massive layoffs. There are 20 devs working on Highguard currently. I don't know if I've seen a bigger collapse from one dude being like, I want to show this game to the world, to it just a colossal tank. They showed it at the Game Awards, and it just, from there, everything went bad.
but they showed it at the game. Maybe it's the hype of it, but they showed it at the Game Awards, and it's the first time people heard of it. Even if they shadow dropped it, it would not have done the numbers it did without the Game Awards. So what were expectations to begin with?
And but I kind of wonder if the low numbers would be okay, because you'd still get enough numbers to like figure out the problems without as much negative publicity, because I don't recall people really knowing a whole lot about Apex Legends when it first came out. It just kind of came out. There may have been some trailers and what have you, and you had like the good graces of, hey, we made Titanfall. But but I don't know if there's like anything like else that was out, like that came out with that, and then they just, slowly added more and more stuff, and Apex is still thriving to this day. So if you would have like found the problems, worked out the problems, and then patched things out and like more slowly, more naturally through word of mouth, maybe gotten people into your game, then you wouldn't have had all of the eyes on the problems to start, where you had like such a big concurrent user base like the first week, and then it fell off a cliff afterwards. And yeah, but just in terms of the expectations of just like we built it, and it's like from what seemingly people were saying, like working at the company was really good, morale was high, like people were proud of what they were working on, like fun atmosphere for the team. Jeff Keighley announces at the Game Awards, and then seemingly everything just goes bad. But yeah, I mean, we've seen terrible launches turn themselves around before, so maybe, but who knows? We have Sony seemingly hinting that new single-player games and experiences are just not coming to PC anymore.
I can see it. So I'm sure the return on investment wasn't as great. Because when you got the first one, the first Spidey, the first God of War, the first Horizon, Forbidden,
Last of Us as well.
Last of Us. Those all did very well, but the sequels did not do well. They didn't do well at all. So when you get to the sequels, it's like, if we're not really going to be seeing good numbers, all this is doing is making it so people won't buy a PlayStation. Because let's just say 15,000 people that would have bought a PlayStation, but instead have a PC and aren't going to buy a PlayStation now, well, we're not getting numbers that would help offset those 15,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So let's drop that.
It's that sign graph in terms of like people hate exclusives, but a lot of good games will tend to be exclusives because those companies bring people like those exclusives, bring them to their platform, which then obviously increases the revenue, increases their user base, to then pump back into studios to make more creative games, to then bring people to their console, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Versus if you have nothing special to sell your platform, that's just a lot of money that you don't have to then invest in those games that you want to make.
Xbox is facing this problem where they decided, it's not even the Game Pass thing I'm talking about specifically on this. It was the deciding to bring all their games day and date with PC. At that point, why should anybody buy an Xbox? Because
according to their advertisements, these are Xboxes.
That further devalued the brand. But why? And that's part of the issue. But like, why would anybody specifically go out and go, I'm going to get an Xbox Series S if they have a capable PC?
Mm-hmm.
There are reasons to do it for a PlayStation. There are nothing but reasons to do it for Nintendo because those games are never coming to PC.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to. You could get some stuff from PlayStation, but you could not. And if that's the case, if you like MLB The Show, that's not coming to PC.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm very much in the minority of I do want to get an Xbox Series X for it to be a glorified display item for my console collection.
Maybe turn it into an emulation machine because they're very good emulators.
Yeah. Get a broken one if you ain't gonna play it. Broken one costs like $70.
I still want to like maybe play it.
I want the option.
Yeah, at least like be able to turn it on and be like boop, 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 and be like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't need to turn off.
Yeah, you ain't just my energy.
You just want to take a day where you just click every button of every console that's hooked up.
Yay! My electric bill went up $100.
Oh Jesus! We're getting cooked.
It's a scam.
It's a scam.
Yep. Last little bit. This isn't depressing, but this is the last little tiny bit of news I have before the one big piece. For whatever reason, I don't know why they're just throwing Godzilla in a bunch of different comics and stuff. They're doing the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog. Godzilla's just showing up.
Yep.
For whatever reason, sure. There's just
licensing must be cheap. They slice them prices.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Yeah, and then you get the Godzilla in the mind of people. So when those American Godzilla films come out, people go, "Oh, Godzilla!"
And -0 and what have you. But it's just like,
yeah.
All right, because I'm pretty sure there was a DC collaboration that just happened not too long ago. There may have been a Marvel one if I recall correctly, but
it could also be that they instead go for like profit sharing type or revenue sharing type thing. Because somebody was creating a video game, some indie dev, and it was about aliens and stuff, and he thought, hey, this could be cool for Mars Attacks. So he contacted the people that own Mars Attacks, and he said, can I use it for the game?
They blew off the dust on their phone. What's that noise?
Yeah.
Is the phone ringing?
So he
Is that the Mars Attacks phone? What?
And it feels a lot like they're going to get a piece of the pie of the game.
When they have to call back, they're like, all right, we need to call this person back. All right, meme. Do you know what I just did? Are you familiar with a old-style rotary phone? Granted, they were basically gone when we were born, but okay.
Hey, our grandmother owned one, so
Okay.
I have
I ain't trying.
used a rotary phone
Yeah, boy.
in my lifetime.
I don't know if... Yeah... I definitely saw one, but I don't think it was plugged in. I remember like playing with one, but I don't think I ever like used
I
one.
touched the numbers to rotate them and call a person.
Mhm. It's a shock every time. Like, this works?
All right. So, what is your depressing news?
Is yours also the manga thing that happened?
No. But I did slightly read about that, but you probably have more information. Go ahead.
It's so weird. So there's a guy that was convicted of sexual assaults and abuse and all of this stuff. And then the publisher, a very famous publisher, signed him up to create a new manga under a different pen name. And now people are finding out, and mangas are dropping left and right. So they were publishing Freyren, and that mangaka is like, take my off.
Mm-hmm.
They published Detective Conan and all these like classic things and these very popular things. And so many mangaka are like, I do not want to be associated with this brand anymore. They may have sunk their entire company off of this.
Mm-hmm. Not just the fact that they're rehiring the person, but the fact that they just tried to do it covertly.
Yeah. Yes. Different pen name and everything. Yes. I don't understand.
Yeah, are you so desperate for? Because you can get any one of them failed Shonen Jump people, and I'm sure Bill King, man, would love to get in on that. Bring out his what was it? I forget what Toriko 2.
Yeah, like it. I just don't get it. It has to be somebody high up, is very much a friend or like fan of theirs. So they were like, let's get them in here. But you understand that they did something real wrong if you're trying to hide their names and
meme. That is
who's the
funny.
Name of the?
That's very funny meme.
Okay, yeah. Click on, because I want to know how long that manga ran.
I don't want to even like
from
remotely say his name in case like
Okay.
that bans us on Twitch, but that was very funny.
yeah, so it ran for about 4 years.
What manga did he make?
It was called Daten Sakusen. I'll put it in the chat.
Never heard of it.
Please don't be a Gooner manga.
Let's see. 10. There we go. 10 Saku-san. That is. Okay, with 2 T's, it's a village. Oh, I said Sahusen, not Sakusen. There it is.
So that was his previous one. I'm looking for this one.
Oh yeah, then there's just like so many people, like the Zatch Bell mangaka. Honestly.
Yeah, they're losing everybody.
Yeah. And like Freyrin right now has been on a break for a bit just because the mangaka had been out for health related issues. So I feel like anyone that wants to leave, and so long as they can retain the rights to their manga and IP, a lot of them will just be picked back up by other people, but I don't know how that works in terms of the manga publishing industry.
Oh yeah, Miracle-chan mangaka. Yeah, I just don't get it. It's the same thing that happened with the Rurouni Kenshin mangaka, where they're just like, yeah, come back.
Out and about, come on back.
What are you doing?
I mean,
it might be something in terms of you did your time.
You've paid your debt to society, so now it's time to come back.
I don't even think that. I think it's, for whatever reason, in Japan, it seems to be less of a frowned upon
social stigma.
Yes, because Kiwami 3, Yakuza Kiwami 3, the actor.
Come on in.
Yeah. Just it's some of those things for us that I feel like just culturally will not compute. We'd have to like really kind of dig, like just dive into the collective conscious of.
But then it's like that where you just go, okay, yeah, that's just whatever over there. But then it's also not whatever over there because there's so many people going, take my manga out of this book.
Yeah.
So it's just a subsect of people. It's kind of like Nambla, where you got your Nambla people over here, but then a lot of people. So if somebody goes online from Brazil and just like, they do Nambla over there? Is that all of America? And they're like, no, that's just them.
But yeah, obviously more news on that will probably be coming out here over the next couple days, weeks, what have you. But yeah. World sucks right now. How about Pokemon, guys?
Does it suck? I don't know.
Honestly, I'd say no. So they had the 30-year Pokemon Presents celebration thing. Most of the stuff was whatever. They announced like everything. So like a new update to Pokemon Sleep, a new update to Pokemon Cafe Remix, like little things here and there. We got a release date.
Sleep is still going on?
Yes, it is. We have a release date for Pokemon Champions, which is like going to be the main competitive game for a while now, which is in April on the Switch, and then later this year for phones. Trying to think if there's anything else of note. They announced on the GameCube Switch emulation thing, they're bringing back Pokemon Coliseum XD Gale of Darkness, which is Pokemon Coliseum 2, but not the first one. Good timing.
I saw you meme.
Oh, you're sleeping on it, DA. Okay. Also, honestly, twofold. Good on your chat and good on the timing for that. But I don't get it. Why they just would bring back the second one but not the first one is weird to me.
Was it better? Was it more well known? Because I feel like if it's talking about, hey, we about to start remaking Kingdom Hearts, they're doing 2. They're going straight for 2.
Well, this is not even a remake though. It's just an emulated port. So that I don't know. And I played the first Coliseum. I liked it. Way back when. I'd for whatever reason never played the second one, so probably will end up playing that. But yeah, I just found that very weird. Or just like you're just doing one but not the other. But I feel like there's something else that they showed off too of note. Stuff with TCG and TCG Pocket. But the end.
They're also doing their collaboration with CMLL, the Mexican wrestling promotion.
Mm-hmm. The final thing though was they did announce Generation 10. The leaks that we saw a couple months ago were accurate. It was Pokemon Wins and Pokemon Waves. And the game looks pretty good.
Did they finally hashtag get it right?
They were given time, and they still have time. And it shows. So I think a big thing with this, like one of the parts of the trailer, which was like cinematic-y, but it's like you dive underwater and see a bunch of Pokemon underwater, and it's taking place, I think the setting is like Southeast Asia, so like Polynesian Islands and what have you. So it's traveling between islands, and I think a big thing is you're going to be able to go underwater. So IGN, queue up your Too Much Water review for 2027. But showed off a bunch of different stuff, and then we have I'll pull it up here real quick, but we got the starters, were the only new Pokemon shown. Besides the costumed Pikachus, Mr. Windy Chew and Mrs. Wavy Chew, I think were their names.
Can we stop with the Pikachu already?
Nope.
Please.
Nope. Never.
Pikachu and Charizard.
The funniest thing too is they made it a point in the trailer to show the a windmill. Which was like the big thing in whatchamacallit, Scarlet and Violet. That was just like from the distance, the windmill looked atrocious. Pulling up a picture
Here,
right
dang.
Yeah.
Shut up.
look at that. Look at that 60 frames per second beauty. Look at it. All right, trying to find that's just the one Pokemon. I want a good picture that isn't blurry. Google. That's blurry. God damn it. That's still blurry.
How, Mike? How?
All right, that's no, because stupid trainers are obscuring the other two Pokemon. I just put Gen 10 starters. How?
While you're doing that, I'll say I don't like any of these starters.
You don't like them?
No.
Okay, that's.
They all look familiar. They all look similar to other ones
Yeah.
in some way or another. The little bird looks like the little owl. No, there was another.
Don't
fire.
you dare disparage Rowlet like that.
Yeah, Rowlet. Everybody knows what that name is.
Rowlet is
Yeah,
my
no, it's
favorite
just-
starter.
And,
Well,
and
I think
they've gone far too cutified.
Yes, the cutified is the biggest issue.
So I do like Pombon, which is the Pomeranian. It's fire, water, grass in terms of what I like. The water one in the trailer, there's like a couple of things where they try to make him look cute, and I don't like it when he tries to look cute. However, in his official art, and then there's like a part where he's like in battle mode, when he's not trying to look cute, I like Gekwa. I like how he looks. Yeah, I think it's Brout is the grass starter's name. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Angry Bird, and it.
Yeah, it is giving Angry Bird.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. But at the end of the day, it's just like I can say what my initial evolution favorite is, but final evolutions are going to be the main thing for me. Just because, man, I really liked in Sword and Shield, I liked Sobble, the like little like crying gecko thing. I hated Inteleon. Its final evolution. Hated it. But in terms of just everything that we've seen about the game looks good, looks polished.
Oh, this is such a. Can you dig on this Pokemon?
That muff probably a hit on R34. Out the wazoo.
Oh, Inteleon?
That's sash.
Yeah.
That's sash.
I'd
jerking it to this.
I'd say the R34 Pokemon of recent was the grass starter of the last generation. Meowscarada.
You shouldn't know that.
It's not. I played the game and I saw what I saw. Just like this is there's no question. This is Gardevoir 2.0. Like but the big thing too is that they only announced a release year, which is 2027. So at earliest, it's a 4-year development cycle when before they had like 2.5 to 3 in between generations. At max, it's a full 5 years. So we already have a game that looks really good and polished now. They have at least a year of more
To
polish.
add voice actors.
Please. Fucking please.
Please.
I'm so tired of having to read everything when I play a Pokemon game, and just when they have pre-rendered cutscenes, and it's like I have to read real fast because I can't, it's not a tap A to proceed, and they're just sitting there going, give me a voice.
Music just blaring.
Yeah. They're already doing it for Masters EX or Master Sex, as people like to call it. All the trainers have voice acting, including actually that's one of the things that they announced because they're adding trainers to that game all the time. They added Original Red, whose whole shtick is he doesn't talk, and they gave him a voice line in the game. Add voice acting, please.
How about no?
And you'll still buy it, cuck.
And you'll still stream it and read every word, cuck.
Don't put me on blast
we
like
ain't
that.
gotta try.
Don't put me on blast like that.
It would be great if they did. It's time.
It's been too long.
If you can do it for Zelda, you can do it for Pokemon. Don't even make your player character talk. That's whatever. You can just make them still nod and do whatever. Just everybody else, please. And you will capture them all like a cuck. Yes, I will, meme. Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I have. And right on the dot, actually.
Yeah, it's so good. We're almost professional.
All right.
Really quick, Gorilla's album, amazing. Story of the Year album, amazing. Yesterday I went to see President, Bad Omen, and Beartooth. Really good, really good, really good. Beartooth, they probably had the best set that I've seen until Bad Omen just started shooting fire. I was just like, well, that's just not fair. Beartooth had this really nice, like, 8-screen setup where they were playing things behind them. All right, never mind. All right, fact man, just do your job and fact it up and get the fact out.
He wants that Resident Evil.
Oh man, I think it's the best use of the sound alerts I've seen in a long time. Ever since the timing on Dead Space. Whew.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I had a long one.
Oh man.
Where are my long ones?
Well, he'll put them in the Discord at some point.
Goodness gracious.
He'll put them in the Discord at some
State
point.
of me. Oh, I'm just wasting time here, aren't I? Look at me. Just
Ooh.
wasting. Yeah, no, it was very
that's
good.
nice.
It was
I
super
like that.
cool. Yeah, and they had lyrics and stuff that popped up there. Like, yeah, here.
Oh yeah, that's
no,
cool.
it was super good. I was like, wow, yeah, this is amazing. I love that. Yeah. 50 facts about movie theaters.
They're dead.
25.
Which MJR do I like the most?
I think it's 16.
Yep, 16.
5, 16, 25.
Oh, I thought you had one. That was I got one throat
No,
clear.
it was just my throat was gunked up. In Switzerland,
What number?
25.
Ah, boo.
In Switzerland, certain movie theaters have screens in bathrooms so you don't miss the movie.
Yes, please.
Yes!
No!
Yes.
Because then you're just getting inundated with 8 different movies at the same time that you might not want to get spoiled
Just go
with.
to the stall for your movie.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
But then you would have to hear it as well.
Or you just like, if there's like a screen there, and it's like, what movie were you watching? And then it just turns it
Yeah.
on.
Well, then you can just watch free movies.
I'm sorry. Are you pissing for an hour and a half?
A minute and a half of Avengers.
And that means you have to.
You gotta time out your bathroom every time.
They're in the
They're in the sit down taking a.
Yeah.
I can rock with that.
Instead of dicking around on my phone, I just watch a movie. Just
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I like it. I dig it.
It is a sacrifice that you gotta get up and go to the bathroom. You're doing that risk.
This man is just like this is weakness.
Yes.
You gotta miss some of the movie every time.
It's part of the experience to go, what did I miss?
Your bladder needs to fucking collapse watching this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta strategically place. All right, this looks like a boring part.
Yeah.
I could be going for 3 minutes here.
Just pretend
Unbelievable.
You have really bad diarrhea. Just have a soundboard ready. Yeah.
My bad.
So
Yeah, I like it. I don't care.
Yeah, someone in the next stall, quiet down, I can't hear my movie.
And then people going, what about the more raunchy films? And people gonna be sitting there jorking it.
It's the price you pay. Take the good with the bad. It's part of the experience.
Yeah, so take the good with the bad with the little robot feet girl, I guess. No, we need to have standards.
It looks like a good game. So you take the good with the bad. Well, what do you want from me? Sucks.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. So we'll be calling this podcast a close. So in the next like 10-ish minutes or so after this, getting right back into Resident Evil. My voice is going to be fucking gone tomorrow. More than likely. It's fine. And then if I don't finish it tonight, be streaming it tomorrow evening. And then no idea what the fuck I'm going to do after that. I'll figure it out later on.
Beautiful.
Just
Beautiful.
Resident Evil tunnel vision. All right. So
look outside. It's a good game.
I thought you were telling them to look outside. Yeah. Touch grass. Like, dang, man, calm down. You got to do them like that.
With that, thank you everybody for tuning in this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.